Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Uncommon Sense with Jose Negron. Now, for the benefit of those who are not familiar with the channel or are watching this for the first time, the reason why it's called Uncommon Sense is that what we do is we seek everyday solutions to everyday problems using logic. Unfortunately, not everyone uses logic. And I see we got some people in the chat. Good evening, Christina. How are you doing today? Yes, daughter. Let's find out all the good details regarding Follow Boricua Ramon. Now, I just want to let everybody know that we are currently live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter through Periscope. And let's see. Yes. Okay, yes, that's right. Now let's get those likes up, please, because first of all, now I just want to let everybody know that the link is there. I'm just waiting for Ramon to make his presence felt. So the reason why we're here is we're going to be doing our Follow Boricua. And before I let him in, I'm going to read the disclaimer. The views of the guests who appear on the channel are not necessarily the views of the host nor this channel. Any attempt to copy the material without the consent of the host, Jose Negron, or the channel, Uncommon Sense with Jose Negron, is prohibited. By appearing on the call, you waive your rights to your image on this channel. Some of the views with guests may be considered offensive to some viewers. If you don't like the content, you can block the channel. And now we're going to bring our special guest. Good evening, Ramon.
Good evening, Don José. ¿Cómo está usted?
Muy bien, pero la verdad me hace falta el frío.
Stop. Don't start with that, Don José. You're going to have to change your name to Mr. Freeze.
Oh, come on now. Why are you losing your cool?
Yeah, nah. I'm from a tropical environment. That's never going to change.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you for blessing my cyber home for this interview. So we're going to be asking some questions. And yes, we're going to learn some things regarding our Follow Boricua. Okay? Right. So let's start with the safe questions first. How was your childhood in Puerto Rico?
Childhood in Puerto Rico, I can't really complain about it. One of the reasons why I use the name that I use is that this is something that you can even ask my family about. I was always very quiet. I always didn't talk a lot. There was even a time. Hey, Christina. Hey, what's going on, chica? There wasn't a time when my parents were actually worried about me because they thought that there might have been something wrong with me, kind of like having autism or something like that, because I was just very quiet. I didn't talk much. I will observe, I will listen, and I would try to take note of everything around me. And then they took me to a psychologist, and they figured out that there wasn't anything wrong. It's just that I was quiet. And that's one of the main characteristics of being an introvert. So that was the only thing. But aside from that, I couldn't complain. There could be some other things that had to do with the family that could have been better. It was kind of like at a time when my dad was around, it was cool. It was all right. But by the time I was 5 years old, it became my mom, my grandma, my sister, and me, and that will continue on. That dynamic, it will be us four. So, but aside from that, it was all right. It was all right. I couldn't complain.
Okay. What are some of the things that you have missed in moving to the mainland?
Definitely the weather. because this whole thing about having to adapt to cold, that was one of the main things when I first. That was in 2008 when I moved to Mississippi, of all places. I used to live there, and that was still during the month of March when I moved there. So that it will still be chilly wind. So that was the first thing. I had to get used to it because all year round, when you're living in a Caribbean island, the weather is it goes from hot to just warm, but still pleasant, and it never really gets cold like you like. So that was the biggest thing. The other big thing that I had to get used to, that even in Mississippi, which is relatively undeveloped compared to other parts of the country, one of the first things that I realized that you're always in a hurry. You're always in a hurry. You always have to get somewhere. You always have to be early for your job. There aren't that many holidays. You do have to work a lot. You have to be busy all the time, which
Mhm.
wasn't necessarily a bad thing because it helped me stay productive. So I couldn't complain too much about that. It could be a little tiresome at times, but I had to adapt. I had to adapt.
Okay. Now, question: what led you to move to Mississippi? Because when you think about Puerto Ricans,
Yeah.
you think about them living in places like New York, Florida,
Yes.
Illinois, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Jersey.
Right.
So, what was the process that led you to move to Mississippi?
Well, it's very simple. It's just that I didn't know anybody in any of all of those other places that you just mentioned. So I had a friend who was in Mississippi, and she was working there. And when I had a situation, when I had a job, a work situation in Puerto Rico, and I was gonna be laid off for the foreseeable future, this friend that I had in Mississippi, she basically told me, "Well, give it a try. Move out here. Just give it a try."
Okay.
And I said, "Okay, yeah, yeah. I don't know how long is it gonna be before I can better my employment situation. So I might as well give it a try." So that's what, with the help of this friend that I had, I moved out to Mississippi. At first, she didn't tell me that, because I thought that she was in Florida. She kind of she kind of played me a little bit, and she did have friends in the state of Florida, but that's not where she was living at. She wasn't very clear about that, and we ended up having a little bit of a discussion about that, because she wanted to make sure that I will actually move out there. So, hey, Denise. Um, and
Um,
that's how it came to be. I mean, she kind of played a little game with me, and she led me to believe that she was in Florida, but she wasn't really there. But still, I took a chance anyway, and it ended up being for the best. Mhm.
I just want to encourage everybody that's entering their comments in the chat. If they want to raise a question for the Introvert Boricua, by all means do so. And that way we can find about regarding the bochinche.
Hey, Morena, ¿cómo está?
So now you're currently residing in Texas, am I correct?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Are you living right now? You're living in Texas, am I
Oh,
correct?
yeah, yes, yeah. At this time, yes, I am.
And what led you to move to Texas?
Well, that was kind of like the same situation when I was in Mississippi. There was a changing situation when it came to employment, and I went on the website on LinkedIn, and I was looking for other opportunities outside of the state of Mississippi because I was ready for a change anyway. I was needing to move to a more metropolitan. Well, I don't know if metropolitan would be the right term, but the thing with Mississippi is that is even in the towns, in the cities, is still kind of small, somewhat rural. There are not to talk down on Mississippi, but you see a lot of trailer parks. There were trailer parks everywhere, and I was needing a change. So I was able to connect via LinkedIn through to an employer out here in Texas. They were looking for some staffing at a job that had to do with manufacturing in the medical field, and I was able to come out here for an interview. I came all the way out here just for an interview because I was so serious about moving. And went to the interview, had the talk, met some of the staff at the new workplace, and everything ended up working out okay. So I was able to make the move out here.
Okay. What was your biggest adjustment living in Texas?
The only real adjustment was that when it comes to again the weather, everything else was fairly easy, but the kind of like the living, the pace of living even ramped up. Even though in Mississippi you will think that it was boring, it was boring, kind of boring and quiet on certain aspects. But when it came to handling responsibilities, it wasn't too different from how it is out here, but it did ramp up. I mean, because then here you are in a larger city and you are dealing with the traffic, and you are on top of that you are dealing with more drastic changes in climate. And when it comes to the weather, here I have to deal with snow. Here I have to deal with sleet and things getting iced out and having to be careful about it. Those were the biggest adjustments. Everything else I was already fairly familiar with.
So you're saying in Texas it gets a little chilly?
It has gotten more than a little chilly for the second year because just recently temperatures went all the way down to like 17 degrees, something like that.
Oh, you
Don't
lucky!
no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, you lucky stiff you!
No, don't start with that. Don't start with that. But last year it was worse when we had to deal with the polar vortex that went all the way down to the North Texas, and I already told you that story.
Yes, you did.
What I had to deal with, and a lot of other people had it worse. I didn't have it that bad, but there were other people that had it worse.
Okay.
Mm.
So how long have you been in YouTube as far as popping in on different platforms?
Well, actually, that's something that I had already been doing for over 5 years, but I was more of a um, 4, 5, 6 years, something like that. But I was only an spectator. I wasn't trying to make any content. I wasn't trying to um, do any videos of my own. That's an extremely new thing. I mean, you know that. Uh, and I was just a spectator, and I will look up things on YouTube of different themes, different subjects, trying to learn about things.
Well, I just want to appreciate the fact that the ladies are in the chat,
Hmm.
Helena, Christina, and of course my cyber daughter.
Yeah. Much love to them.
Yes, especially. I mean, they're real queens in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, Now, what was the process that led you to develop your channel? I think your channel has changed somewhat.
Well, it has changed when it comes to the name. I mean, I have an older channel I uploaded videos, kind of like a vacation video here and there from years ago. But I'm trying to start something new with a different channel that has the same name that I'm using right now. So
Okay.
I'm trying. I'm seeing which direction does it goes when it comes to content and all.
Okay. Well, first of all, Fulana, welcome to Uncommon Sense. I just want to let you know that you're always welcome to come here whenever you're able, not just to enter your comments in the chat, but you want to join the panel by all means. It seems like it's ladies' night tonight.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love the ladies. Hey, Fulani.
Okay. Uh, what's been your most humorous moment on YouTube?
Humorous moment. Humorous moment. But when it comes to something that I have found out about, something that has to
Well,
with content.
for example, I know, like, it's for example, I know that what. Yep, I guess so. Like, for example,
Mhm.
whether it be, because I know you've been on, of course, you've been on my platform, you've been on
Yes.
Denise's platform, you've been on Radical
Ah,
Latino,
okay.
Christina, I think Fighter once or twice.
Yes.
I don't know how many other platforms that you have joined.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember one occasion in which uh, that was just funny as hell. But I'm trying to. Ah, there was a conversation recently that we were talking about a certain. I'm not gonna say names, but a certain individual that was talking about something about us, and the certain expressions that the person was doing were kind of like the type of expressions that a woman would make, talking about that they were gonna clap back if somebody says something about them. That I thought it was really funny. It was really funny. Without getting into who it was, it doesn't matter. But there are one can encounter different types of characters around when it comes being on YouTube. There are those that are crazy, others can be very controversial, and one can learn something from it and also get a laugh out of it. And another one could be on a stream that Fighter had, and the jokes that we were exchanging back and forth as to kind of like the environment in New York City, how crazy it could be. Without getting into too much into it, I know that I'm being rather vague, but one can encounter certain live streams where people can exchange humorous anecdotes, and that could be funny. That could be really funny.
Well, I remember one stream that you participated on, and
Mhm.
there was a very interesting topic regarding sexual practices.
I didn't want to get into that one. That was recent. Morena knows. Morena knows.
Do you wish do you wish to share with the uncommon folk
Ah,
something a
oh,
little bit about it, or we need, or should we go? Actually,
to
Marina
start,
has a new channel, and I would suggest that the people from the uncommon folk to please
yeah,
check Marina's channel out.
yeah, because I was trying to communicate with the ladies. When it comes to things of sexual nature, communication is extremely important. I was just trying to communicate. I was just trying to share something. I was trying to share with them on that live stream, kind of like something that has more to do with the point of view of a man when it comes to those things. It was kind of just sharing, communicating. It's important when it comes to that subject. A lot of people don't communicate enough. I
Yes.
did. That's very important because it only leads to a better interaction when it comes to intimacy and things like that. Without getting too much into it.
Well, I just want, yeah. Okay, let me just see here. Oops.
Yes, Fulana. Yes, I did. Yeah, stand by what I said.
Well, first of all, I appreciate, let's get the likes up. I just wanted to say that, we already got 7 likes, and quite a couple of people actually viewing this stream. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yes, appreciate it.
Okay. Um, what has been your biggest challenge, not whether it be as a YouTube creator or
Mhm.
being on a participant in other channels?
Well, I've had to really make an effort to somewhat come out of my shell because again, if we go to the definition of what an introvert is somebody who doesn't talk much to begin with. So I really had to make an effort to come out of my shell, just long enough so I can interact with others and participate in another live streams. And that's part of growing. Even though I'm not really a spring chicken, I know that, but still, that's kind of like a part of myself that I never really got to work on, to be able to communicate, trying to share in a panel or on a live stream where there are several different people involved in it. Um, and that's something that I've had to work with. That's something that I have to work with, because it's comfortable to just remaining the way that I am and not saying anything, not saying much, and just listening and just maybe making typing a little comment here and there, which is that's easy. But it's more difficult actually jumping on a panel and actually being able to try to get your word in and actually making yourself heard. That takes more of an effort.
I just want to give a shout to Morena. It's just that I believe that we need to support each other. It's not an easy process to be a YouTube creator. I mean, you do deal with some negativity, and you do deal with haters. Okay.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. That's right. That's true. True.
Yeah,
Very
that
true.
is true. Which is, and I'm glad that that I've started to interview other YouTube creators, and also taking the opportunity to encourage members of the Uncommon Folk to please support them as well.
Yes. Yes.
So, actually, I'm going to be doing more interviews on season 3 of Uncommon Sense.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, what's this? I agree. I'm glad to see that you ladies love what you're doing. I mean,
Yes.
You have to have a passion. Um, do you have a difficulty when it comes to trying to think of topics to discuss?
Oh, absolutely. I'm not. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the concept of actually taking on a topic and actually doing the research on it, coming up with information, and actually kind of putting together a whole video about one specific subject. Because as you have seen, the couple of lives that I have done, I will invite somebody, and we will go through different topics in kind of like in a very informal manner. So the next challenge for me will be to actually take on a topic and make it kind of like a project out of it, and actually make it as informative as possible, kind of like making it a little open ended for possibly for debate. Maybe I get something wrong, I could definitely could get something wrong, and not minding it being challenged. The point of view that I have, it being challenged, leaving it open ended, because I can't be too proud to take correction. So that's kind of gonna be the next thing. I have an idea of what could be the first video of that type, but I haven't decided. I haven't decided on some of that. Just lately, as you have seen, if I do a live stream, all of a sudden I want to take on a subject that is current at the moment. So that I might, yeah, Morena. That's easier for me, but doing it kind of something like somebody like Christina or Denise does, that will be more of a challenge. Eventually, I guess I will have to take on that. Give it a try. It's not gonna be as good as what you ladies do, I know, but I think I'll give it a try.
Well, the fact of the matter is, it is a challenge because, like for example, I'll come up with a theme, and then I'll go through different sources to try to become knowledgeable. There's a couple of reasons. First of all, you have to have some sort of knowledge of what you're talking about.
Yes.
One. Number two, there are times when you don't have too many people entering the stream, or
Yes.
or joining the panel. So you have to have some sort of knowledge, and sometimes it is hit and miss.
Yes.
Let's keep it real. Um, now it's been a bit of a challenge for me to get on Miranda strings because it's like I mean, at times, let's keep it real. When she's on live, I'm sleeping. But you know what? That's okay because if that works for her, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I am
I have to be more on the lookout for Morena's live so I can jump in. I caught the one from a couple of days, but that one was really late, and I happened to be up. I just happened to not be asleep. That's how I got lucky on that one.
okay. So now let's do a little bit regarding the bochinche.
Oh, oh, oh! What you got?
Uh, do you have a special lady in your life?
Oh, I know somebody that I'm not gonna mention right now. Uh, asked me something about that, and the thing is that it's complicated. There is somebody that I have been kind of on and off with, and but she's somebody that is very nice, but that doesn't mean that I haven't had certain issues here and there. The thing is that she's not the only one that I talk to because I know it sounds bad, but as a man one has to have options. Yeah, we have talked about it before, Christina, you know that. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
so
it is.
but there is somebody that I talk to the most. She's far from here, that's why it's complicated. I don't know, maybe something will change during this year in which it will be easier for her to be near me. I can have her with me,
Okay.
but we will see. We will see.
Okay, let's see. We have oh the beautiful. Okay, hello, beautiful princess 95. Wow, we have a new person here.
Yeah, yeah,
So
cool.
okay, now let's kind of like heat things up a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Uh, what are some of your idiosyncrasies
Hmm. When it comes to relationships,
in
being
general?
in general, well, I'm kind of a bit of a hermit. I don't go out as much as I used to when it comes to go clubbing and and partying and things like that. There was a time when I did that much more, but I have kind of quieted down when it comes to that. I can still do it if I'm going out on a date, definitely. It's just that I don't do it as much as I used to because there is a time when you don't really need to do that as much. So sometimes I think about going out, but then I can be just relaxed and chill and recharging my batteries, so to speak, being at home relaxing. So and I'm just not the outgoing type that much. I'm a homebody. I was always somewhat of a homebody. There was a period of time in my life when I was more outgoing, but I have kind of go back to being more of a homebody. Um, that's when it comes to going out,
Okay,
socializing.
I just want to acknowledge that Moon Chaser's in the building. Good evening, Moon Chaser. It's I'm glad to see that you decided to bless my humble abode for 2
What you talking about, Chaser? I'm up. I'm up. Talking about that I'm asleep. What the hell?
But if anybody on the chat want to ask the introvert Boricua a question,
Yeah, yeah. You can put in
I
a
mean, even
question.
if it gets a little como un poco picante.
I can handle it.
Yes,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
yes, well, I appreciate the fact that a
Hmm.
lot of people enter in the chat. Um,
Hit the likes.
yes, I really would appreciate it. Okay,
Hmm.
now what are some turnoffs when it comes to women?
Well, I might seem like I could be a little a bit superficial when it comes to the turn off. There are a couple of very basic ones, and that is um, it's not too different from a lot of what's being talked about and on YouTube, on social media, when it comes to certain behaviors, having an attitude, um, not having the right feminine energy. I know that it can seem off-putting to certain women, but I like my woman feminine. I like my woman feminine. I like my woman to be kind of like a source of peace, a source of quiet. Uh, Me being able to relax around her, I can be myself. Um, Not somebody who has this need to be confrontational. I hate that. I hate that with a passion because
Okay,
I mean,
I think there's a question. What would
yes.
you say is your ideal woman, the kind of woman that you are interested in? Describe your preferences with looks and personality.
Okay. Yeah. When it comes to the personality, basically, it's what I'm describing right now. When it comes to the personality, that she's somebody, definitely somebody who I don't have a problem with her having her own mind, having her own opinion on things, who is willing to share a point of view when it comes to that. Um, I don't have a problem with that, but in the end, somebody who is kind of like has a calm energy to her, who doesn't have a need to get into drama. No drama, no drama, no drama. Hell no. I hate that. I hate that. I don't do relationships where there is drama, where there is arguing, where there is disrespect. That's not gonna end well. When there is emotionalisms, no, no. I mean, we're adults. We're adults. Come on now. That stuff is for high school, and when one is grown, let's handle it like grown-ups. Let's be adult about things. If there is a disagreement, let's talk about the disagreement and let's see what we can work out. Let's see how we can come to an agreement so we can keep the relationship going and build from there.
Okay,
So
okay.
mhm.
Here's another question. Could you be in a relationship with a woman who makes more than you?
Hey, Morena, I think you weren't you talking about that on your stream? I think you were. You tell me. I think you were touching a little bit on that on your stream. uh, I will agree that it's more preferable that a man makes more money than the woman, because there can be some instances, unless the woman is cultured in a way to always have respect for the man that she's with, no matter what the situation is. Usually when the woman makes more money than the man, she kind of starts losing respect for him a little bit. So um so it will be preferable that I am the one who makes more, because it's more natural. Okay. Maybe you did. Maybe I heard it from someone else recently, but I have heard about that talk before, and it would be preferable. I guess I could, but it depends on her whether it will work or not. Because I know that I can kind of humble myself if she's making a little bit more. I guess that's okay. That doesn't hurt my ego. That doesn't make me feel. That's not gonna make me feel insecure. I'm still gonna be the man in the relationship. But if it is an issue for her, then maybe it will be better that I guess I'm gonna have to be okay with her going with somebody who makes more than me and her. So there is no problem with that, because it can be a problem later on. Yeah.
Yes, I agree, and I remember. Okay, let's see this question. Ladies don't know how to lead. Okay, would you date or get serious with a single mother?
I have, I have in the past. Yes, I have done it. I have done it. It can work, but again, it depends on whether she respects the relationship or respects me enough to make sure that that she can balance things out. Because of course, if she has a kid, and that's what I will go for. If I have dated a single mother, but it was somebody who only had one kid, and it was easier to balance things out, and I will understand that the kid is the priority. Um, and I know that I have to be patient. I have to be understanding about the fact that she has a kid, and maybe the kid is, if it's very young, then it's gonna need a lot of attention from her mommy. So I have to be kind of like cool with it. I have to be patient, and I tell her, okay, you do what you have to do, but you know that I'm gonna need you to give me attention too. If I'm gonna be in a relationship with you, then I need me some attention. So get ready for that.
Okay, now Moana also asked a question: do you miss Puerto Rico?
Of course, I miss Puerto Rico. Unfortunately, recently I had to go to Puerto Rico, but it was because of a family emergency, so I didn't have a chance to enjoy myself. But it was nice. It was nice to at least for like only a couple of days being able to go to Puerto Rico and get some of that warm weather from down there, and wish for to be able to visit next time and have a few more days so I can actually being able to sit down, kick back, relax, and have have a nice time down there. And yes, I do miss the environment, the people, the weather, the vibe, as you were saying. Yes, yes. I mean, Fulano, you should go. You should go. You owe it to yourself. You to be able to. From your name, I guess that you are actually Cuban. Kind of like it's not too different. It's not too different from Cuba.
Okay. Now, of course, Moon Chaser has his opinion,
Yeah.
which is, we're not date these type of women, and he's entitled to his opinion. Now, the fact of the matter is, I was married to a single mother. Unfortunately, it did not work well, but it doesn't mean that all single mothers are the same way. I mean,
No.
unfortunately, the bad ones get
Yeah.
more press than the more responsible ones. Okay, and let's see. Yes, I agree. You haven't taught your
No,
right to.
that's perfectly fine. I mean, dating a single mother is not for everyone because not every single mother is dateable. I agree.
Okay, no one wants to lead with toddlers or infants. They ain't yours. No respect, but it's the truth.
No. I mean, if the kids are well behaved, they're being raised right, and they're well behaved, then I don't mind being around them. So it's just there has to be kind of like a distinction. And I don't even want to be necessarily around the kids. If she can make some time to spend with me, then she doesn't have to bring me around the kids. I mean, we're like two different things.
Well, the fact of the matter is, I'm dating a single mother, but the thing is, she has a son that's basically more or less an adult. So
Yeah, but that's a grown kid. I mean, that's somebody who's grown. You're not gonna have to baby it. You're not gonna have to raise him to be a man. Well, if you're gonna be the stepdad, of course you can give fatherly advice, and I'm sure you have plenty to give.
yes.
So that's not gonna be too bad. That wouldn't be so bad.
Okay, now let's look at this comment. My
Yeah.
stepfather married my mom when I was 2 years old, and they were married for 35 years. Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good. That's
Okay.
good.
And then here's Mooches. Grown kids are fine, though.
Yeah. When they're already of a certain age, if they are past the age of, let's say, 12, they're kind of already getting into that age where they kind of want their independence. They don't need to be all up in their mother's business so much. They're already kind of wanting to do their own thing and be with their friends and having some independence, and they don't need to be with their mom all the time. So if they're of a certain age, then yeah, that can work.
Okay. Now, my typo daughter said that Moreno, your stepfather, is a very special man, and your mom certainly is which why it worked out for them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay.
Good man.
So let's see. Do you have any children?
No, No. I mean, if I had been reckless, I would have, but I just chose not to be reckless. So no, I don't have, I don't have any.
So you don't have any baby mama drama to worry about.
No, no.
Well, same here.
Yeah, no, because I don't want to get too much into that, but I saw
I'm
what
here.
I saw what my dad did. I mean, my dad was kind of reckless with it. I mean, I have a I have a little sister that is only 19 years old, and even though I'm in my 40s myself, and I have a few half brothers and half sisters. A couple of them I don't even know. I have heard about that I haven't met because they're scattered. They're scattered
Okay,
all over the place.
let's
Mhm.
look at this comment. I believe children of people with children should deal with people with children. If you're childless, they only deal with childless people.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's the ideal. That's ideal, but it
Yes.
doesn't always it doesn't always work out like that.
Okay. And then she said, and then Mulana says, the best thing she did for me was that they ended up in divorce, sadly, after all these years. I was married all that long. I ain't gonna, well, you know, not every marriage is work out well.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that can happen too. No, that's unfortunate because after all that time, after all those years, getting a divorce, I mean, I can only imagine. I can only imagine how difficult must that be.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, let's see. I'm saddened to hear that. I also agree that at that point, I'm staying with the dude and staying as well. Where are we going at that point?
Yeah, because I mean, after when you are a certain age, after all those years with the same one person, you're gonna start dating again. You're gonna You're gonna start from scratch, trying to know other people, trying to have a relationship with another person. Really, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It must be rather people, especially for somebody who has been married for that long. I mean, ah, I can only imagine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I agree. Interesting point.
Yeah.
I just want to appreciate. Okay, oops. Let's see. We have another comment. I believe that children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the
Okay,
beautiful.
that sounds like the Whitney Houston song. Yeah, yeah, there is a Whitney Houston song that sounds just like what Moon Chaser said. I mean, I'm playing with you, man.
Well, I appreciate the fact that we already have 10 likes on the stream, and
Yeah,
currently there's 7 people viewing it, which I really appreciate it very much. Thank you. I'm really touched by it. And
yeah,
let's see. Wow, that is yes, that is 30. That is
yes,
okay.
yes. That's almost a whole lifetime.
Yeah, and now we have the 18th letter. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
my guy. What's going on, man?
And then we have
Yeah, yeah. I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
okay. Okay. Oh, before I forget, I prepared a little something for your arrival.
Oh, nice, nice. You did that for me. I feel special, man.
Yes, I figured if I do it for my cyber dog, I gotta do it for the introvert Boricua.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. Nice, nice intro there.
Yes, not bad for someone that's old.
Mhm. Ah, stop. I'm not really that much younger than you.
I
So
know. Okay, yes. Well, I'm glad to see. Okay, wow.
yeah, that is interaction in the chat. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it does warm my heart. Now, I will be reaching out to other people to interview.
Yes.
Um, okay. Well, what I would love to do is interview um, Okay. I will definitely. Oops. Let's see.
Uh,
What's going on, daughter? I mean, give me a break, okay?
uh,
You was the first one to get the special intro, okay? So don't go there.
I can imagine Denise kind of pouting, like sticking out her lips, like, you didn't do it for me.
So you know what's going to happen. The next time that she has a stream where she gets on my platform, she's going to try to hit me with the chamla.
Ay, no diga eso. Ya no, she's not gonna hit you with a chancleta. It's not gonna be. Yeah.
No, but I definitely want to interview other people. I will. I mean, of course, I will reach out to. I would love to interview Morena. I would definitely love, like to interview Moonchaser, but I have to approach them. Also, what?
she's gonna be stomping the floor and going.
Daughter, if you want to, I can drop the link so you can say whatever it is that's on your mind.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, unless you have any other questions, anything else that you wanted to ask, or on the chat too. Mm-hmm.
Well, I just want to, if anybody else on the platform, have a question, by all means do so.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Now, I dropped the link again. If anyone wants to join the panel and ask the Introvert Boricua any questions, or Denise, you want to try to make your displeasure felt to your father, by all means. Okay, I'm big enough. Okay, what's this? When are you taking me to go to?
Well, I don't live close to Morena, so we'll have to see where are we gonna meet at. So we're gonna have to work that out. But yeah, come to Texas, girl.
Yes.
Let's make it happen. Yes.
Well, right now we have 8 people viewing this stream. I mean,
good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Thanks for the viewership and hit the likes.
Yeah. So I just want to encourage everybody on the platform to please support the Introvert Boricua. What I'll do is just give me a moment. I'll put down the link to your channel. Just give me a moment because I'm not super swift, so to speak. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, just.
I see. Munchester is like ratchet. Nah. Not here. Nah. People cussing each other out and shit. Nah. There are plenty. There are like 2 million other platforms that they do that all the time. I mean, pick one. Not here, please.
Well, okay. Let me just. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, well, for those of you who are interested, the chat in the chat I put the link to the Introvert Boricua. So by all means,
Appreciate it.
Social love to Follow Boricua.
Yes, yes.
And now we have good.
Oh,
Okay, wait a minute.
oh, she's gonna be mad.
Good evening, daughter.
Good evening. I was
Are you-
thinking about coming in with nails on a chalkboard
Oh,
because
ooh.
I wanted to throw a cyber tantrum.
Oh. Oh, so you were gonna misbehave like that. Oh.
Daughter, are you upset with me?
Come on, a thunder, electronic music. Come on.
Okay, yeah, but you gotta cut me some slack. I'm still learning how to do all this. Remember, you said I was old.
Ramon, when the next interview, the intro comes in with lights that turn into like a discotheque for people, be mad too.
Ah.
Be mad with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a tantrum myself.
Nails on a chalkboard.
Oh, oh.
So, daughter, do you have any questions for the Introvert Boricua?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was here listening to the bochinche and how Ramon said that it's okay for him to date a single mother with 17 children from 3 different baby daddies. And I said, well,
Only 17 children?
he's
Only
an
17?
he's an equal opportunist, ladies. Come on.
Nah. That's a whole corillo de gente ahí. When it comes to kids, nah. I don't do all of that.
You're ready to feed them, Ramon.
Feed them what? I don't know what we're gonna feed them. I mean, they got daddies. All of those kids, they got daddies. Let the daddy feed them.
Next thing we know, we're gonna see Ramon shopping for toys on Christmas at the 99-cent store.
Yeah, and diapers.
Oh, and don't
And chops.
and don't forget, he has to get something special for all 17 children.
Yeah, those those water guns at the 99-cent store that don't work.
Yeah,
those are the ones that he's gonna have to buy, and they're gonna be like, Daddy, papi, esto no sirve. Se rompió, papi.
Pues tú lo rompiste, tu problema. Allá tú.
Qué porquería, papi, qué porquería.
Un maceta, no gasto en ellos así.
Well,
a cheapo.
Yeah, bien cheapo.
Well, the fact, daughter, in one stream that Ramon participated, he had some very interesting sexual practices that he was sharing.
Oh, putting me on the spot.
Oh, wow. Now I'm staying here.
No, but you're gonna have to check out Morena's stream.
I'm gonna say something because I'm an angel on this earth. You see, I didn't have that spicy topic section on my interview.
Yes.
But because you are spicy, then now I want to know the tea. Morena, spill it out.
Yeah, you can ask Morena. It's all recorded. I don't remember so well what I said because I was real tired. It was in the middle of the wee hours of the morning, of Sunday morning on the wee hours. So
I'm gonna go to Morena and watch it.
Yes.
Yes, I would agree.
Oh yeah. We were talking about some deep stuff, if you know what I mean.
But I don't catch your drift, but I will definitely watch the stream.
Yeah. I said what I said. I don't remember too well because I was tired, but I said what I said. I can't take it back now.
Well, I did record some of it. I do record some of it. I mean, it was very, very spicy.
Fulana, people get freaky on Sundays too. Let's not play.
Oh my God. No, Sunday es el día del Señor. El día del Señor. Pecador, Ramón, pecador.
Yeah, me voy para el infierno.
Le vas a hacer el pedicure al diablo, Ramón.
Sí.
Well,
estoy jodido.
Well, the fact of the matter, Denise, on your channel, I made a very interesting confession, which was I lost my virginity in a church trip.
Yeah, I
Ah!
remember. I remember on a church trip. You see, and you, oh my God, another one.
Oh, no,
You're applying. He's also
you were
applying for
at
the
the church.
pedicure.
You were at the church behind the pews, losing your virginity.
You
Oh,
see what I'm telling you? He's literally one is gonna do the pedicure and the other one's gonna do the manicure. So get your stuff ready, guys.
oh,
Wow.
that was a man.
That's when I was young. Um, a good
Yeah, yeah. You have been
Jesus,
making amends. You
Jesus
have been making amends
remembers.
ever
Let
since.
me
That's
tell
why
you
you're so
something.
religious.
Let me tell you something, Jose. Jesus remembers.
I know he does.
Yeah, I see now. I see now why you're so religious now, because you're still trying to make amends for that.
Yeah.
I don't call it religious. I call it having a relationship with God.
Well,
That's
I mean,
very far from what you did in your church trip. You were supposed to be connecting with the Lord, not with another woman.
well,
Okay,
well.
what's this? Look at this.
ah, oh
Oh my
shoot!
God.
Wow,
Oh
I've
man, the
never
thing.
done anything so crazy. I mean,
Me neither. We are angels out here.
yes, yes.
Okay,
We're nice, you're good
don't
kid.
even go there with the angel stuff. Okay.
You see?
We're
We're
good kid.
angels out here. Yeah.
Let they who is without sin cast the first stone.
Okay, let me
Oh,
grab it. Let me grab it.
yes. I got something. I got something too.
Now, is there any way to treat your cyber father? I thought you loved me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, first you want to banish me to an island. Now you
Oh
want
my
to
God. Here we go.
I want to be banished to an island, Don Jose.
Me
When
too.
I'm
I'm
older,
looking forward to it with
I
mojito
want to be
on
banished
hand.
to a good island, warm weather, beautiful beach, being able to relax and not worry about anything. Well, that's paradise to me. Paradise on earth.
The benefits of aging, it's like you're able to traumatize the youth without any consequences. I will
Uh,
exploit that. I can't wait to be old so I
ah,
can do that. I would be like Lil Nas. Nobody can tell me nothing.
ah, okay, okay. You just can't wait to be to do to mess with other people like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
definitely. I'll be like the rudest old lady, like cranky and curse out people and stuff.
That's about.
Okay.
I'm never making a line again when I turn 55. I swear.
Hmm.
Well, I'm going to be 60 this year.
Well, you
Yeah.
see, yeah, it's time for you to cut in line and, call the manager, be a full blown Karen.
Yeah. Yeah, always
Mhm.
complaining. Go to like a place where you get something to eat. Go there every day and complain every day. Always protest something and always have a problem and complain. But go there every day because I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen
and
it.
and fake faint.
No,
Uh-huh.
no, no.
Fake saying like
All
you're
I
being
want,
mistreated.
no, all I want when I go to a place is professional treatment.
Hmm.
And cold weather.
Oh, in that polar weather that you like so much, I mean, you
Okay,
can have it.
first of all, we have not had winter in New York.
Yes, you did. Yes,
Well,
you
I
We
have.
beg
have
to
not.
differ. I beg
Yes,
to
you have.
differ.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you.
we can ask. We can ask Moonchaser. He's in New York too. I mean, Moonchaser, is that true? That you haven't had a winter up there?
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
tell you something.
yes.
Look, the standard for every refrigerator is 41 degrees. You have had cold drinks. They had been considered cold at 41 degrees. That's the standard. So
Yeah.
anything below 41, that is cold.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. Well, my standards are a little different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
no,
know.
no, no. I mean,
You like to
the
live in the freezer.
the freezing temperature, everything turning to ice, and nah.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Moon Chaser says otherwise. He
Yeah.
said that you didn't have a winter.
I mean, come on. We have not had any day when the temperature had reached zero. Okay, we had one day when they had single digits. That's not
Okay,
in my book.
you guys in the chat who are in New York, do you do you agree with what Jose is saying? Because according to him, you haven't had a winter, and temperatures are very comfortable. According to him, comfortable for him is like 22 degrees, and
Oh my God, look at my chaser. My God, they're freezing.
I mean, right
uh,
now,
you see,
I mean,
you see, we're having where we. I kind of agree that Moon Chaser. It sounds more like it.
Yeah.
Because for
I
reason,
mean,
just a few days ago, my hands were freezing down here, and I'm in Texas.
okay, right now I'm in the living room and the window is open and it's 30 degrees outside.
Moon
Oh,
Chaser, take Jose with you.
yeah,
He'll love it.
yeah.
He'll love it. You stay inside and put Jose to do 1 day.
Yeah, man,
Do
get
an
Jose to do the
exchange.
deliveries. Get Jose to to actually take the boxes to the
Yeah.
doors, or to the house doors. Yeah,
You stay indoors, he goes outside.
yeah. You stay warm in the truck.
Okay, let's see.
Oh my God.
Let's see what Muchins has to say. Okay, wait.
Yeah, because he works outdoors, so. Also, I mean, just across the. Oh, okay. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Another confirmation that you do have a winter. You are having a winter right now.
Okay,
You
my
see,
question.
he's gonna set it up, Jose. You're gonna do all the deliveries, and
Yeah,
Moon is gonna stay inside, all warm and everything,
yeah.
warm
He's
and
just
cozy.
gonna drive you guys around, but he stays in the truck,
Yeah.
getting heat, staying
Well,
warm.
let me tell you something. I, as a person working social services, I have done field work, which means going out when it's been slightly chilly and
Uh-huh.
when it's been extremely humid.
Slightly chilly. What, 10 degrees? That's slightly chilly for you. Yeah,
That's not slightly chilly. That it's
yeah,
like freeze your ass chilly.
yeah. That's break your nose off.
No,
Chilly,
no, it's
freezing.
look, it's called what I call light winter.
That it's called
Uh,
you turn into a crystallized icicle, and they have to use a chipping hammer to free you from that cold.
no, that's I don't feel my hands anymore. Freezing. I don't feel my nose anymore. My nose is about to break off.
I remember one day, like in 1994, when it got down to like 4 below 0 in New York.
It was about 4 below 0 last year down here. Such an anomaly. Ugh, I hated it.
Oh, you lucky dog, you.
I hated it. I
You
hated
should
it.
have you should have let him babysit your house, and you'll go to Parkchester, Ramon.
Oh, we have another visitor. Good evening, Radical.
Good evening. What's going on? What's up, guys?
Hey, what's
How you
going on,
doing
man?
tonight?
I'm okay. I just finished cooking and stuff, so I'm pretty, fired up a little bit.
So, do you have any questions for the introvert Boricua?
No, I'll probably come up with some later on. At this moment, no, I don't.
Mhm.
That's all right. That's all right.
Okay.
Good to see you there.
Yeah, good to see you too, bro.
Yeah. So, how you coming along with part 2 of your
Oh, yeah. When's it coming out, man?
Well, I'm still the script is already done. I already bought most of the equipment. So a little bit of a setback. FedEx lost my equipment today.
Oh,
Oh,
So yeah, I had to call B&H. That's where I'm getting.
Do you know what happened?
My lenses and stuff. So
I know what happened.
What?
What happened was that Moonchaser and Jose were the delivery guys. Moonchaser drove up to your house, but Jose did not want it to get out in the cold weather. That's what
Daughter, why are you throwing your cyber father under the bus?
Under the bus.
I mean, I thought you loved me.
More under the weather. Under the cold.
Well, that's how he likes it. So that shouldn't be.
I mean, yeah, but daughter,
That's what happened. That's what
Daughter,
happened.
Daughter, I'm surprised at you.
Oh
I raised you. I did not raise you to be that way.
Oh my God, he's gonna get the cyber chancla.
Le van a dar pan pan.
Time out.
Well,
Yeah.
did you not say that I can hit you with the changa when you misbehave?
Yeah, of course. You have acquired that privilege. That's why I said I can't wait to get old.
Okay. Well, at least I'm sure that your stuff was insured, though, Radhika, right? Radhika, you there?
Brad.
I think.
Give me a minute, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
For a minute, I thought the mix were trying to silence him.
Yeah.
Oh no. No. So sorry about that. I just had to go handle something real quick. No. So far. No. FedEx ended up like, I don't know. Like they ended up messing up my thing. It got lost or whatever. And I'm still seeing that in the tracking thing. It's saying it's pending or whatever the case is. So I had to call B&H and all this other stuff. Like this is like, up to like $1,000 in equipment. So I'm like, yeah, like I bought a boom mic. I bought the boom mic stand. I bought two lenses, 3 memory cards. So I'm like, spending some good money on this whole thing. So
yeah.
Don't worry, Moon and Jose tomorrow won't.
Stop it.
They won't mess it up and go get a sandwich like they did today, and they'll deliver it tomorrow. Jose will put up an effort to just get out in the cold and give it to you.
It was no. So far the script is pretty good. It's actually complete. I already got the 2 people confirmed, which is Bro Tep and Truth Teacher. They're confirmed already. I'm waiting for this lady called Milagros who wrote like 3 books on this whole thing. So I'm waiting on her. I'm waiting on this other guy that he's supposed to be a santero or whatever the case is, but he does lectures in the Dominican Republic. So I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on this other person that I got introduced to. He's a Haitian historian, so I'm waiting on him. So I'm waiting on a lot of things and stuff. So yeah.
Radical, would you believe Denise is upset because now mind you, I made a special greeting for both of them, but she's upset because she felt that Ramon got a better greeting.
Well, he got one.
She's a female. Are you surprised?
Oh my God! Low blow.
Are you really surprised? When there's one woman in the room, she has to be the center of attention. So come on.
Okay, well, let me just show you.
Denise is like, damn, you called me out.
Let me just show you the greeting I prepared for the introvert.
Yo, Jose.
That was nice. That was all right.
Mine was like
Yo.
pink
It was
line.
good too. It was good too.
So how many annoying phone calls did you call to your nephew for that to happen?
Oh my God!
Actually, I did it all by myself.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Because I had to prove a point that old people can do stuff too.
He had to put on his other reading glasses. He had to look forward, look all the way back.
The bifocals.
Yeah.
Now this is what I prepared for.
This is Jose.
Now, mind you,
hypnotizing stuff.
Mind you, she was the first person to get the greeting.
Yeah. Okay, that greeting felt like I was getting hypnotized. I didn't know what it was for.
Yeah.
It felt a little like
As a modern woman, I am offended and I'm gonna throw a tantrum and I'm gonna tell you, your mama's Puerto Rican. We birthed you. How dare you?
You were gonna say, I guess you don't like your mom.
Well, you know what? For my first interview, I did not prepare a special intro. So
yeah.
So
because it was another woman, you see.
Yo,
Nobody said that.
Jose had his Bustelo ready, doing all these little graphics and stuff. So when I hit done, that means it's done, right? So what do I do now?
Download.
Oh my god.
That's good. That's funny.
Well, for season 3 of Uncommon Sense, I'll be doing more interviews.
God damn, how many seasons? You're running through these seasons fast, bro. What the hell? The clima didn't even change yet. Like, we still in winter, bro. How many seasons you going through?
But according to him, this is what is it? Indian summer?
Oh, no, it's autumn.
It's all.
It's an extension of autumn, according to him.
Is in whose world is autumn? How is this autumn?
It's still autumn, according to him. Yeah, right.
In my world.
Oh, well,
yes.
Well, that's the reason why you aren't in charge of the 4 seasons. Thank God.
Oh, look what Moonchaser.
Look, Moonchaser. Yeah, Moonchaser. He's, those fathers that love other kids and tell you all the time, why you're not like the neighbor's kid. That Jose is doing that to me right now.
Well, what Denise failed to mention, that for her interview, I got a haircut and I got all dressed up. And you're
still dressed up for Ramon. Come on.
Yes, but you were the first one I got dressed for.
I'm gonna think about it and come up with another argument, because I'm a modern woman and we're always right.
Listen, I bet you. I bet you Jose got a bunch of straw hats in his closet, a bunch of bachata shoes, and he could play a mean game of dominoes, bro.
Oh.
With a little Corona, it's over.
Do you play dominoes, Jose and Ramon? Do you guys play dominoes?
I play it once in a while.
I don't know how to play dominoes. I think I'm the
Jose seems like he's very passionate when he plays.
I actually never got into.
You know what, Denise?
What?
When I come to LA this year, we're going to celebrate our birthdays, and I'll teach you how to play dominoes.
Absolutely. Now I'm going to feel like the special child again.
But Jose is not telling you. He's gonna sit you down in front of the bodega, right? With a bunch of the other Puerto Ricans, right? These Puerto Ricans are gonna be wearing tank top, and Jose is not gonna be wearing a tank top. He's gonna be wearing.
We're gonna be drinking Schaefer. They're gonna be drinking Schaefer.
Exactly.
Not even medalla, but Schaefer.
Oh
wow.
My God.
That was my grandfather who drank Schaefer back home.
Or chichaitos. Ew. Those are the worst. I don't know if you guys have had that shot. It's disgusting. I mean, the first time you drink it, it's vodka with anise. Have you had them, Ramon?
I don't recall.
Oh my God. That's
I have pitorro, but I haven't had chichaitos.
Okay. The first time when you try them, they're like really good. So you want to have more. And then you get like the worst nauseating hangover of your life. I promise you. And then you never want to hear that name again. It took me around 12 years to actually hear that name again and not throw up.
No, I don't think I've had chichaito. I've had pitorro a couple of times in my life. Wow. One has to be careful with that, with pitorro. That's not for everyone.
Not that bad.
I remember one time I was in Albany, for a conference or something, and I had like this weird beer in the bar, and next thing you know, I was getting a buzz.
Mm-hmm.
Schaefer.
No, it wasn't Schaefer. I don't know what. I don't know what.
Oh,
I wanna have Schaefer.
talking about that, Jose seems like the type he has a bag of like Werther's originals with him at all times.
Oh my god.
He gives it to young kids just randomly. He's like, here you go. Aquí está mijo. Aquí está mijo.
Be good to your mom. To stay in school.
Exactly. Stay in school. Stay in school.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
Moon Chaser needs a hug for what? What you need a hug for, bro?
We'll give you a set of dominoes. Don't worry.
Yeah. Denise, I'll teach you how to play dominoes, and I'll teach you some of my secrets.
Oh, really? I'm gonna be an expert.
He's gonna teach you to cheat. That's what it is.
Oh my god. Come
That's what it
on.
is.
I don't think you can cheat playing dominoes. Everybody's seeing like what you have.
He's
it?
gonna have like secret chips inside his fedora hat or something.
Oh, okay. He's gonna have extra dominoes hidden in his sleeve of the sleeve.
And then he's gonna like confuse you with the times that him and Tito Puente used to hang out and shit.
Oh my god.
He's gonna be like, Mija, I told him to write that song. It was me. It was me.
All right.
They used to call me Crazy Legs back in the hood.
Well,
Jose used to break dance. He used to do the windmill.
well, not for nothing. Season 3 is going to be very interesting.
Oh, really? Who you got playing?
He's gonna teach us how to do the moonwalk for a weekend style.
Oh,
Okay. Well, actually, I'm gonna have a theme.
A theme.
Yes, Revenge of the Baby Boomers.
Well, you are a baby boomer, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
That's trying to sound like the Revenge of the Sith type of stuff.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's gonna be dark.
Uh-oh.
Nah.
Brace yourself.
What you gonna do to us so-called millennials on this revenge?
I'm just gonna, school you. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Tell us how it's easier for us and all this other stuff. And well, you guys are the reason why our economy is. You know what? Let me stop. I'm gonna just stay. I'm gonna be quiet.
You're the reason we're going to what? No, I'm joking.
let me be quiet.
Oh my god. You're the reason why college is so expensive. No,
Excuse me. When I attended college, my first semester it was $140 a credit.
that's so cheap. That's not even close to what we pay.
Until your generation fucked it up.
Yeah. It was supposed to be $12 when it came to our generation, not $500 a credit.
You could literally, in your generation, could literally have a minimum wage job, like working at that time, the so-called Amazon, and still be middle class.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks a lot, Jose.
You guys drove up the housing prices. Thank you, Jose.
Thank you, Jose. While he sits at his condo that he owns.
Oh my god!
In Parkchester.
Yeah, in Parkchester.
Yeah.
Right.
Now he's in Parkchester, meeting his living his suburban
which is close to Fordham Road, which is getting gentrified. You asshole.
Yeah, but he's a homeowner, so he's not gonna be affected by that.
Of course he's not.
He's gonna live his suburban life while we have to live in the ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
Because we could not afford this.
He's gonna be Jose is the type to look outside the window while he's drinking coffee while it rains and sees us running to the bus, and he's like, he's like, couldn't be me.
This young generation is crazy. Oh my God.
You know how he's gonna start the next season? He's gonna start out the next season like, "Hello, you pores. That's how he's gonna start the next
No,
season.
no.
Yeah, revenge
No,
on
look.
the baby boomers. Yeah,
Look,
exactly. You boom the
Brad.
economy for us to mess it up, man.
Yeah, you know what he's gonna say? Good evening, peasant losers.
Peasants. Good evening, my peasants.
Look what Marina has put down.
Stop, baby Jose is full of brats. Shut up. First of all, you live in Texas. Like the housing market is like great over there. You probably already own 2 houses. Like, come on.
She's probably messing it up too for the rest of the generations.
Exactly.
And she's gonna be doing the same thing. She's gonna open, hello, losers.
No, actually, no lie. I read the study. It says that millennials are messing it up for Gen Z. Is that true?
Actually,
I think we might not doing that because I mean I think I'm gonna say something. As a millennial, I get that our generation is shitty in many ways. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. However, we have had the short end of the stick. Like by the time we were supposed to be learning survival skills, we went into war. That is the first thing. Literally.
Wait, Morena, hold on. You Gen X? That wig is Gen X. I don't think you Gen X.
Gen X literally copy pasted everything that boomers did. They boomed everything.
That black and mild you smoked is Gen X. That's not. You ain't no Gen X. Morena. Get out of here with that.
No, I'm Gen X. I'm Gen X.
Gen X, mira esta Gen X.
I'm a millennial. I'm certainly not a millennial.
Gen X, like Morena literally had to ask her son, ¿Y cómo tú lo escribes? It's like Gen, como, like, come on, please.
She just looked it up on Google.
Exactly, Gen X, please.
Wow. Her bata is Gen X.
Gen X, yeah, exactly. Her bata is Gen X. Get out of here with that.
Well, the fact of the matter is, this Thursday, I'm going to be doing a short video regarding the financial woes of the millennials.
Yeah, I've had it rough.
Well, you're gonna have it's gonna be a long ass fucking life then.
Yeah, it's gonna be depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick to
because economically speaking, economically speaking, we are supposed to be way lower than the previous generation, economically speaking, and from according to some some analysts, they're saying that Gen Z, or what's the next one next to millennials?
Well, there's Gen Z and then there's Alpha.
Okay, they're saying that by the time Alpha gets to 30, they're literally they're the equivalent of, let's say, the equivalent of what a millennial had in savings would be something that they're gonna start having when they're 60 instead of when they're 30. They're gonna be like in so much debt.
Yeah, because look at the debt we have today, the national debt of America will be repaid in full if we don't borrow anything else or print more money in 226 years. That's what it's going to take.
Yeah, and because I'm not going to try to say the thing, but you know, the little thing that happened this 2 years that got everybody in a scare.
Yeah.
The printing of money is fast-paced the inflation market. And there's this economist that said that if we don't correct it now, in the next 5 to 10 years, we might see something that the equivalent of the housing market, but in every other industry.
Yeah, I don't think
no
it
lie,
will happen.
I'm a little scared, bro.
I don't think it will happen. I think we're gonna mimic like the Great Depression simply because we're going to transition to.
But you know what happened in the Great Depression, though?
Of course. Because we're gonna transition and we're gonna have something bigger.
And they started taking our gold.
I know, but look at this. Check this out. If we are able as millennials to adapt to virtual reality and cryptocurrency as fast as we can.
No. This is no. Everybody, close your ears. La 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 la. We're not hearing this. La 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 la.
I'm not
You know what
joking.
she's gonna try to do? She's gonna try to convince you to buy land in the metaverse. Do not listen to this. Do not listen to this.
Come on. I'm not even making this up. When you see me that I own the ghetto of the metaverse and you have to pay rent in my land, I'll probably give you a $5 discount.
Okay, well,
Don't worry.
I'll gladly take that $5 when Facebook stop crashing. Okay.
It's not gonna crash. I mean, everything that we have
Today,
is
Facebook is
signaling.
down.
No, I know that, but it's not going to crash. Trust me, it's not. We said the same thing about social media.
Well, okay. Okay, so you know how Facebook owns Oculus, right? Does everybody you guys aware of that, right? Okay. The cheapest Oculus is like I think what's it, $800, I believe. 800.
I think so.
Okay, that's the cheapest. That's the cheapest one, meaning that it does the minimalist thing. You could literally just glue your phone into your face and just have it like that. The most expensive Oculus with almost everything goes around $3,000, and that's the most expensive one without a computer, without nothing. It's literally right then and there. You just plug and play, right? So everybody is saying that Google, because of the stats that they got from the Google Glass, they're somewhat years away from actually achieving what Oculus is achieving now with some of their technology. And now Apple is getting into the game because pretty soon they're gonna announce the Apple AR. And the thing is that I think that the reason why the metaverse looks so foreign to us is because they haven't baby stepped us yet. Apple and Google are doing those baby steps. For example, AR or augmented reality. You're just going to have glasses on that everything's going to look normal, but whenever you want to project something, you'll be the one to see it. From that point on, just baby step us to the metaverse. Mark Zuckerberg is just like, okay, let's go to page 10 already. You know what I mean?
But that's what happened with. And by the way, Moon, don't worry, I got you covered. I'll give you a housing for free in my virtual reality corner of the metaverse. Radical will pay full price. Radical will pay for your spot. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna play a little something. Just hold on.
Here we go.
The time has come.
Look, I'm going to tell you something.
66.
Oh my God. Let me tell you. This whole thing about virtual reality, it's all about our ability to understand what happened with freaking social media and Instagram and all this stuff. When people did not hop in and they got babysat into it, even YouTube. We never thought it was going to be like what it is today. The people that jump in on the trend very early today are the millionaires that actually monetize big money out of it. The quicker you adapt to times, the better you'll be. In the Great Depression, you had people that adapted from the industrialization of America to retail, and those ones made money. The dude that created Modelo is an example of that. He created that in the middle of the Great Depression. He moved into retail, transitioned really fast, make a lot of money. If we're not going to transition into virtual reality as fast as we should and become owners of some of it, then we're going to be the peasants.
I do agree with you, but I don't know. It's just hard to see. You know what I mean? I agree with you, but it's like you said, it's like taking a chance. It's a gamble.
Of course, everything is a risk. I just believe it's going to become bigger. Everything that it's happening, it's justifying that. Look at how they're testing already universal basic income in almost every state.
Yeah. I don't have you guys talking about Ukraine yet?
I talk about it a lot.
I spoke about it briefly on my stream.
I got into a little argument with somebody on Twitter because
Really?
I said the Ukraine and Russia thing is a white on white crime. We shouldn't.
Oh my God!
We shouldn't even care. And that.
Well, I mean, it is a war between two Eastern European nations. Yeah.
But did you see some of the racism that's going on over there?
I'm not surprised. I
Well,
told
there
you
was a
yesterday.
situation. There was a situation concerning some African students that were going to the university, and when they were trying to get out, they wouldn't let them on the trains. Some of
Yeah.
them
I told
to
you
get out of the.
yesterday that they are there's groups, battalions of neo-Nazis in Ukraine, and they were funded by Canada. I told you
There
that.
was
Look
a
at ASOF.
there's
No,
a
no, but
ver-
I don't think it even had to do with the with neo-Nazis. It just had to do with nationalism. The Ukrainians, they were gonna have their own,
No, I
and
get
the
that,
African.
but the
Uh-huh.
crimes, look at what the crimes that are happening towards them because of who they are. And you had literally one of the leaders of Ukraine saying, oh, it's so devastating that you have blonde kids with blue eyes dying out here. What's
Yeah, I
that
saw
supposed to
something about
mean?
it. I saw
I'm like,
something about that because they were kind of like making it seem like it was such a tragedy that there was a war and it was involved, and the people that were being victimized were people that were white with blue eyes, blonde, and that was seen as a big tragedy. But it was by the same people that didn't care about carpet bombing Iraq or carpet bombing Afghanistan, because those are the browner people. Or recently, what happened in Somalia that nobody's talking about. The bombs were being dropped there too. But then again, those are the brown and black Muslims, so they deserve what they get. So but oh no, not in Eastern Europe, because these are white people that are Orthodox Christians. Oh my God, how can there be war in a place where no? I mean, they're supposed to be the superior race that are more civilized, so there shouldn't be war there.
yeah, there shouldn't be no. Those are, we're the
Except,
savages. Remember,
yeah,
not
yeah.
them.
Except before they
Yeah.
started, except before they started colonizing the world, the Europeans, those same white people have been killing each other for thousands of years. But no, there shouldn't be any war there.
Well, I just want to say that I appreciate all the interaction that's on the chat. I think it's been one of the most active that I've ever seen. And I actually got 11 likes tonight.
Good.
Great. Now
I
I
did.
see that Moonchaser said, "Who will answer my trivia question?"
But
What
is
is
the
the
question?
question?
What
Yes.
trivia question? What trivia question, man? That I don't see it. I don't see it.
I'm pretty sure that's between Radical and Ramon are going to answer the trivia because
what's going on?
they're guys and I'm a woman, and Jose
Ah,
is the host.
so what was it? Okay. Until yeah. Well,
Morena had a
that's
live
funny.
this morning, mad
Really?
early,
Yeah,
mad
I
she
saw
early,
did.
something. I saw something. Morena
mad,
did a
mad
quick live
early.
stream
She
Yes.
this
got
morning. But you did,
she took
but
her
Morena,
little.
you did your live stream exactly when I was going into labor to do my thing.
I have to set my bell notifications. I've been a bad YouTube supporter of Morena, to so I can be and not miss a stream.
Well,
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you, Morena, for being part of this stream and
Mhm.
being part of Uncommon Sense with Jose Negron and being among the uncommon folk.
Oh, Jose, he says, y'all can see the question. No, we can't see the question.
Morena says it was a rant. Please, she was going on. She got her bustelo and she said, "Listen, I'm tired of this shit."
She came out with her bata,
Uh,
her doobie with a silk wrap,
wow. The doobie with all of the pinches
She
metálicos.
looking like a satellite.
she still had her
Yeah.
little bigotes that she didn't take out that
Oh
morning.
my god.
You know what I mean?
Okay, what's this here? Yes.
Okay. Okay, Fulana, you need to have your own channel so we can do your thing too. Have your own live streams so we can check you out.
Definitely. Well, guys, I'm going to start to wrap this up because, us old folk need to go to sleep, and
Yeah, the old folks.
Oh my God! Look, he put the question in: Who invented the tampon, man or woman? I think it was a man. I'm not sure. I honestly don't know
You know
this.
what? I will have to do some research regarding that, and maybe
that,
discuss it. Well, the thing is,
that was random. That was a random question, Moon. What the
okay.
hell?
Well, the problem is my next live stream is going to be completely in Spanish.
Looking forward to it.
Me too.
So,
Está hablando español nada más.
¿A dónde está la biblioteca?
Oh my God! No habla español.
No,
okay. But let me just say a little bit.
Apparently, there's a little sector right now saying that I don't know how to speak Spanish, so I'm like, okay, cool. I don't need to.
People like to make assumptions about what they don't know. That's
Yeah.
something that I've had to
But
find out.
I'm like, yo, if you guys follow me so much, didn't you see me speak Spanish with Jose like for a whole like 10, 15 minutes?
Radical stop. Jose knows more Spanish than you. Your Spanish is all over the. No, I'm joking.
That's completely true. That's completely true.
Well, look, the reality, I know I speak Spanish like a gringo, but at least I can speak it.
Yeah.
Better Spanish as a gringo than life as a gringo.
I know. I know how to say the proper way to say pernil. You see, that's how you gotta say it.
Pernell, like Pernell Whitaker. That's all.
That's how you say it.
But let me just say a few words in Spanish regarding the next stream. Este domingo, aquí en Sentido No Común, vamos a hablar sobre cómo el COVID-19 han afectado la familia latina.
Okay.
Y que se llevará a cabo a 9 menos 15 tiempo de Nueva York, 6 menos 15 tiempo de California y 8 menos 15 tiempo central.
Ok. No, media hora central.
Sí.
Yeah.
Viste, mejor que Radical.
Yeah, fuck.
Not Pernell. Pernell.
Not Pernell.
Puerto Ricans. The Puerto Ricans.
That one. Feliz Ano Nuevo.
Feliz Ano Nuevo.
Okay, so that's
as an honorary Puerto Rican, I find that very offensive.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
Oh, did you guys find out what happened today?
What?
One of the most wanted Canadian criminals was benefiting. Yeah, was benefiting from the Law 22 and the Law 60, and was working for the governor Pierluisi.
Yeah, a gang leader, a Canadian gang leader who was a fugitive.
Good night, guys. I'm out.
Good night, Rad. Good night, Moon.
Okay, so now we're going to go into closing remarks. And we're going to start with the Queen of Parkchester, the lover of cold, who will become a born-again Yankee, Denise Gonzalez.
I thought you were talking about Clara.
Oh my God!
You were going to force her into all of that.
Actually, I plan to interview her on my platform.
You see, she's the mother, the Mrs. Freeze.
Mrs. Freeze, yeah, that's right. Mrs. Freeze.
So I want to thank you, Jose, for having me on. I'm still resented about the intro that Ramon got. Okay, so definitely, I will be escalating my complaint.
Oh my, getting all cattle on you.
Definitely, I'm a woman. That's what we do. So definitely, I enjoyed the interview. It was really fun. Get the likes up, hit that catch up, and definitely, I'll be here for the Spanish stream if I can. If not, I will be listening from Puerto Rico because it's going to be Sunday. So I'm not going to be here in LA. So
Okay.
thank you guys. Thank you, Ramon, for letting us know all of your deep secrets and bochinche.
I had fun. I had fun.
So what I'm gonna do, daughter, I'm gonna put you in the backstage, and then what I'm gonna do is the same thing I did for you, Denise. I'm gonna do for Ramon. I'm gonna say my last remarks, and then Ramon will have the final word. So I'm gonna put you in the background. First of all, thank you, Ramon, the Introvert Boricua, for allowing me to interview you. The fact of the matter, the fact of the matter was we did learn something about you, and I do appreciate it. And I want to encourage everybody of the Uncommon Folk to please subscribe to the Introvert Boricua. Hit the bell notifications to all. So therefore, whenever my fellow Boricua airs anything, you would be notified. Now, it's been my pleasure to interview Ramon, and I learned some stuff that was new. Now, this Thursday, we'll have a short video regarding the financial woes that millennial has gone through. So it's just going to be like a quick summary. And of course, we're going to be live on Sunday. It will be completely in Spanish. So, of course, I gotta leave with my wonderful words. Do not let the errors of the past damage your future, and we must do everything possible to avoid contact with the mentally and intellectually challenged, because if we fail to do so, we'll be infected by the stupidity and necessity. Thank you, Morena. Thank you, Moonchaser. Thank you, all the people who joined the chat. Please always come when you are available. So now I'm going to remove myself so Ramon can have the final say.
Yes. Basically, not much else I can say other than thank you, Don Jose, for having me on your channel and for actually inviting me for an interview. Also, I want to thank you to all of you guys in the chat: Morena, Moon, Fulana, Xtina from earlier, of course, Denise, who joined us on the panel. Appreciate all of your words, all of your comments, and if anything that you wanted to ask you guys, you can we can communicate more, and you guys do your lives, and maybe on a future live of mine, and we can keep a conversation going and know about each other, and this is good. This is a good thing. So I'm looking forward to the next one. Don Jose was talking about he was going to be doing a live in Spanish, all in Spanish. He's done that before. I'm looking forward to that. And I'm going to be thinking about what's going to be kind of like another subject for a live stream. And definitely, we can do something like this again, or maybe on another channel of you guys. And we can talk about it, whatever that is, whatever subject that is, we can get into it. Let's do it. So that's it. That's all. Strong.